All right. We should be live here. Let's see how we're doing. All right. You got video? Yeah, we got video. All right, let's get rocking and rolling here. So yeah, wanted to start a fresh playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Get all hyped for the definitive edition coming in March. So let's get started. I do got to remember some of the CMU controls, so we'll see how that goes. Let's start a new game. Yeah, confirm. There we go. Yes, we will be watching cutscenes. Uninterrupted. Except for right now. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Getting a report. Some people are not seeing it.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth.
God, look at that. That's so cool.
From our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, The white whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Oh, there we go. All right. Gotta go female. We're always female. I think every playthrough I've done. No, that's not true. I made one that was one dude. Oops. Gotta remember the buttons are backwards. We'll go a little bit taller. These are hilarious. Like every one looks almost exactly the same on the preview, but no, not green. Come on, I want a little bit paler. That's close enough. Take it. Take it. Freckles, no. Give it a little bit. Oh wait, no scarves. No moles. Alright. Get back. I don't know. I always like this one. That's my favorite. The alfalfa? Nah. God, this is this is such a terrible experience. There's so many colors. I just want something kind of natural looking. Yeah, we'll go there. Oh wait, that's right. I can change the... Nah, we'll just leave it all the same. That's terrible. I think that's why I always go with like a silver or a purple. Yeah. Let's go with that. Or we could add a little bit. Wait. Yeah, whatever. It's all good. All right. Eyes. Creepy. Like that. Going green this time. I like to do the purples, but we'll do green this time. Oh, hey. We have a visitor. Thanks for joining. All right. Pupil 2. What was this? Oh, that was the inside. Ooh. That's creepy. Yeah, we'll leave that. All right. Now. Oh, yeah. Give her a little pizzazz. I don't know. I don't know what lipstick to pick. How it works. Face paint? Nah. Oops. Oh, wait, sample.
I staggered you.
We'll take that one. Alright, now, how do I get back? That's what I want to go. No. I want to change the face. But it's not going to let me go back, I don't think. Oh well. We'll stay with this one.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wake up. Let's go.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
How come when I would wake up, I don't see Elma standing there?
Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate.
No, they don't. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours?
Uh.
You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
Ooh. Puma shoe.
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move?
Good to go.
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon.
Damn right I do.
There you go. All right, let's get going.
All right. Now we get to run just a little bit before there's another cutscene.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L-002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed. Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget.
Hell yeah, I wouldn't want to remember Earth blowing up. Actually, if it did happen, I'd want to remember it, because I'd want to have that rage all the time. All right, I'm gonna have to remember some of the things. Target with R draws A. Please.
You're not half bad.
You know
There's
it.
plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know. Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
All right, let's see if I can remember how to get in. Menu, party, gear. All right, level 3. All right, proto knife. Ooh, iron blades. Level 3 though. All right. That was nice. Nice couple of drops. I'll take it. I think it's pretty standard. Gotta switch.
Never stop getting stronger.
Heck yeah. All right, let's pick on some of these little fellas.
Shadow strike. Nice. Move in and do some damage. Take this. Flame grenade. They never stood a chance. We got it. Let's move. Firing from our Shadow strike. You try it too. Target in sight. Scream edge. Yes, we did it.
See ya.
Nice work.
The thing I always got to fight at the beginning of the game is like I want to just stand here and fight all this stuff, you know. Can't remember. I can fight these things, right? Or do they wreck my face?
Target in sight. Shadow strike. This. Scream edge. Flame grenade. This force.
I can't. I got no actions.
Nice work.
All right. You know what I do need to try? It is way too dark. Can I adjust the... I don't think so. I can't change the... Oh, wait. There's brightness. Oh, here we go. It's a little better. Still awful dark, but whatever. We'll get to some brightness in a bit.
All right, let's do engaging. Lay down some fire for me. I won't miss this shot. Sliding slinger. Stone hammer.
Oops. I looked away to the other screen for a second and missed the action prompt.
Let's move.
All right. I can't remember. Can I get up here? I can't jump yet. Is that the deal? Or what was jump? There it is. There we go.
The hard work paying off.
Whee! Whee! I love jumping in. Running and jumping in this game is extremely, extremely satisfying.
All right, let's do it. Let's see what you've got. Sliding slinger.
Come on, Elma. Make your move. Or not.
Stone hammer. Flame grenade. Sliding slinger. Never stood a chance. We got him. Let's move. Up first shot. Shadow strike. Target in sight. Stone hammer. Flip dead. Flame grenade.
Ah, the low levels
Gonna do some damage. Never stood a chance.
and the no damage.
Nice work.
All right. How close am I to... Oh, wait. I am level 3? I didn't put my new stuff on. Oops. All right. What do we got? Attack 4. Range attack boost. Or... Ooh, cooldown and humanoid slayer. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Boom. Hell yeah, defense 9. What's up with that? Oh, wait. Oh, level 8. There. Alright, didn't we get something for Elma? Yeah, advanced Iron Blades. Oh, but melee attack down. Good job. Dual guns. No. Here we go. Let's get out of this.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
Let's go full screen for this. Let's get my stupid face out of here. Oh yeah, look at that.
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together. We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home. Recognize the habitat unit?
All right, we're back.
That's where we're headed.
I love that intro.
Watch yourself.
It's so
Our
cool.
first step's a
I love
doozy.
this world.
We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking. That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
All right, finally. Done with cutscenes for like maybe 5 minutes. And I don't think I can get this. Oh yeah, I can.
Won't stop us engaging. Lay down some fire for me. I won't miss this shot. Sliding slinger. Stone hammer.
Oh,
Seal the deal. Yes, we did it. We got him. Let's move. All right, let's do it. Let's see what you've got. Shadow strike. Appendage destroyed. Move
Boom.
Nice work.
All right, that felt a little better. First couple levels, man. I mean, it's like that in every game, but the first couple levels, you're like, can I kill this thing? I can't remember. These don't link, all right. How do I change? I'm trying to remember my buttons. That's not it. That's not it. Nope. We'll just go for this one. I can't remember how to change targets. Like once you hit R, I can't remember what the button is to move the targets. Figured out. Alright, this might be a bad idea. Can't remember. We'll see. Boom. No, don't look at me. Look at her. Don't look at her. Ah. Nice.
Nice work.
Alright. That was no problem. Not going for that one, that's for sure. Okay, now how do I... Alright, I gotta remember this. How to do this. Wait, that's orders. How do I unselect? No. No. I know there's a way to unselect. Oh, maybe you gotta. Oh, you gotta hold it down. That's what it is. Change targets. Or Y and A. Whoops, that's B. There we go.
You won't stop up. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
If I was smart, I would have practiced before jumping on a stream, but I didn't because I'm not smart. So we'll just we'll have to learn the buttons together again. Oh, come on, that was good. I hit that. Level up, giddy up. Still not going for that big guy.
All right, let's do it. Let's see what we've got. Sliding slinger. Sword hammer. Come to the left before they get up.
Oh, I forgot. Gotta move to the side for that one. Boom. See ya. Oh. How did he hit me? What did he hit me with? That was a shot.
Stop us. Let's see what you've got.
I love that I repositioned and I just saw that this is back in middle, or is middle. Oh well.
Nice work. What? It's off.
Oh, would you terrorized?
Stream edge. Pendants destroyed. Move in and strike. Take this. Shadow strike.
Oh wait, no, that one is not. That's toppled. This is the one that's from the side. That's right.
Never stood a chance. We got him. Let's move.
Ooh. I think I clicked too fast. What was that? What was that drop? Busted rifle. No thanks. See, the thing is, the headset, the headgear, it sucks. Let's be real here. And I don't want to change it even though the stats are better. So I'm not going to change it. I'm totally not. I'm that guy. Oh, this is what dropped. Warren survival. Ranged attack up. All right. Melee, melee, ranged. I don't know. I'm going to keep the melee one on, actually. Alright, so I am going the wrong way, of course, because I got killing things. But while we're down here, we'll pick some stuff up. There we go. Okay, now we'll get back on track.
Didn't have to be like this. First shot. Make a target in sight. Scream edge. Destroyed. Moving and strike. Strength comes from experience. It's true on anything.
Alright, Mama's mad now.
Close it and seal the deal. Early bird. Flame grenade. Sliding slinger. Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike. Now, melee attacks. Yes, we did it. We got it. Let's move.
We got him. Oh, what do we got? Knives. Whatever.
All right, let's do it. Lay down some fire for me.
I can't help it. I just see them there.
Won't miss this shot. Shadow strike.
And they talk trash, so you gotta fight them, right? If they're talking trash, you have to fight them.
Slinger. Stop hammer.
I'm pretty sure these
Destroyed.
alien pigs, they talk a lot of trash. Oh, you got a friend. The thing that sucks about the auto target is when it doesn't reset your cooldowns on the ads there.
We got him. Let's move.
Let's move.
You won't stop us. Let's see what you've got.
Ah, I didn't get them both off before he got up. You gotta do those in the other order. Flame grenade and toppled, and that's just damage from the side. Yeah.
Don't be so pushy.
Oh, he fell. I'm not following. Oh well, we'll have to disengage. There we go. Let's get into our next cutscenes.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside. Rexes. Wild.
Ruh-roh.
Can't leave them roaming here.
These guys are badass looking.
We're gonna have
Tell
to
you
take
what.
them down. You ready?
Come on, come on. There we go. I feel like 2 is much easier to deal with than 3. Get the level 4 burned down faster. Then they start to fall. Ooh, wrecked. Oh, nice shot, Elma.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
My first gold drop. All right. Totally not scripted. And up we go. We'll look out over our beautiful world for a little bit. Oh yeah. If you ever watched any of my other videos, I don't shut up about the world and how beautiful it is, so I'll try to tamp it down a little bit here, stamp it down a little bit. But it's beautiful.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
And so it was.
It's got
that
considerably
another
less
survivor
traffic
came to join
than
the band of
current LA.
refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Let's do it. We made it to the first save.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
I kind of regret my commitment to watch the cutscenes.
This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of and will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home.
Director General? Since when?
2 days ago, ma'am.
From political aide to Director General in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be Emperor by next month.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
Good call, Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
All right. Thank you, prologue. Oh, what's up? And just like that, another cutscene. Heck yeah, I'm fired up. I had planned to start a playthrough sooner, but, you know, life got in the way, but I want to be fully amped up for the launch in March, man.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
She's 13, and I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one
No,
of
I'm
our
wondering
top
what they did
talents.
add.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Wonder if it's like
Why do you
stuff that was
ask?
cut before,
As long as you're here,
or
why don't I take
just
you on the transport?
like
It's
all
a
new
great
ad,
way to see the
like
city.
all new
I'll give you the grand
additions.
tour.
I don't know.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn!
Haha, Doug.
Lynn!
Clean it up, Doug. All right, why are my buttons? There we go. And more than anything they add, like the added, whatever they add will be awesome, but it'll be nice to have like just better graphics, you know, just a little bit, make it feel like it's not 10 years old. And hopefully they have some sort of like Switch 2 patch or something like that, or it just runs better on a Switch 2.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. But there's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
I don't know if it's a paradise, but it's something, Lynn.
We've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking
It doesn't
for
seem like
quiet time alone,
enough
or
housing,
want
though.
to
There should be at
relax
least
or
some
unwind,
apartment buildings or something over
that's the
there.
spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn.
Thanks, Lynn.
We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Okay, Alma, I won't. Although I am very excited to be able to move again.
Hey!
I love the music in here. It makes me happy. It really does.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Ms. Kuhn. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little heavy on the cutscenes at the beginning. I mean, that's kind of, I guess it's kind of standard, but it starts to drag a little bit.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
Roger that.
Got a job right here with Blade. She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin? It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
But how did we have enough technology to like
Still
actually get
wonder
off
if
the
we hadn't
planet
been
though?
there.
But we couldn't defend ourselves
Maybe
at
all of
all?
this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission. Find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The Xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
I can't remember. Do I have to answer all these? I think I do.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations.
Yeah, for sure.
we might
If we could
encounter in
speed
our
up the
travels.
dialogue to like
But of course, all
1.5x,
that
that'd be
changed
awesome.
After we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis, all housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers, and of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal...
I wonder why they
accidents
put...
and take a
So they
short
said they put
survey
all the
regarding
remaining
your current
power
state
into
of
soft
health.
landing the
All purely as a
habitat.
precaution, not
It
so
seems
you
like it would have
understand.
been... They should have
As
tried
the
to save the
caretakers of
Lifehold.
humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's
Because you
not all
can
bad.
build
Registering gives
structures.
you access to all kinds of public
You can't,
services.
like, build
In any
humans.
case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak.
Amen.
Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
It's my
Yeah.
lucky day then.
Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Lynn's like kind of like Tiny Tina a little bit. Oh yeah, we're gonna geek out.
Now this girl gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over?
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction. Hold on, I'll just pull it up here. 1 sec.
Lynn?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Tone it down, Lynn.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh.
Yeah, it only
One thing
requires
only
about
Blade
30 hours of
provides
gameplay, and then
Skell.
you can
And even
get
then,
into Skell.
you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first?
Why
That's
don't
where
we?
we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
And walk 5 feet to cutscene.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout Console.
Actually,
If
speaking
the
of,
assignment seems too
another
tough
thing
to
that's going to be
handle
cool
solo.
about
And
Switch version
I
is
just said that.
being able to go online again.
Hey.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome,
Thanks, Lynn.
right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping?
Ooh.
I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Oops. Wait, what does it want me to do? Or does it want me over here? There it is.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell?
I can.
Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Okay.
Hey!
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
I can't
Okay,
wait.
Lynn, seriously, that's enough.
But you're making me
We're not
wait.
here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us. or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Phew. All right. We're close. We're close to first mission.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment.
What in the hell are we waiting for?
As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
You betcha.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, she can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Finally, I made it to the Cool Kids Club.
Let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit.
No, we don't need to back up a bit.
Use
Let's go.
computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient path, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probes, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Emma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Let's do it.
Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Bingo. All right. I had wanted to be done streaming by 10, but I'm not going to stop without having done a like one little mission here.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time.
Philip.
It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west
Thank
gate.
you very much.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does she know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right?
It must have. Let's go.
Man, forget this amateur hour pro baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger.
Enough talk, she
Business
says after an
starts.
hour of
Let's get to the
cutscenes.
east gate, shall we?
You will definitely be one of the cool kids with Switch 2. Hopefully we can get them at launch. Oh crap, I bet that probably said what buttons I needed to push to get the map up. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Oh wait, am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. Whee! All right, finally. We're out in the world. Oop, distracted by shiny objects. Gotta go pick them up. Oop. What level am I? Can I even take these on? I don't know. I don't know if I can beat the 7s. I'd feel a lot more comfortable if it's only one. You're damn right. I'll spend your money. Whee! Okay. No more distracted by shiny objects and distracted by chat. But the shinies. Alright. We're staying off of this time.
What the hell happened here? You don't think that one
Oh, I
singular
forgot
Earth killed
this.
all these simius?
Unless
Unless what?
this is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
It's a tyrant.
But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. that Senicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city,
How about we just
someone
fight
must
it?
have run across it. Bingo. There was a Senicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Let's get it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, Rookie. We're talking about a tyrant here. Do you even understand what that means?
Why don't you tell me about it for 30 minutes?
Tyrant is our term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous they would be to take on.
And too powerful doesn't always just mean physically strong. If a creature has even a single especially nasty trait, it's classified as a tyrant.
Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Well, alright. I'm game if you are. Count me in, Elma.
Let's do it.
Let's do this. If we're gonna stay
Finally.
here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing
Maybe.
with tyrants now and then. We can't just keep running forever, you know? Besides, I'd never forgive myself if someone else ended up getting hurt because we just left it here.
All right, let's do it. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
You got it. All right. Do a quick gear check. Nope. Elma's doesn't have any gear either. All right. What were we doing? Upgrading arts. Oh yeah. Let's see. What are my favorites? Let's use. Grants physical resistance up. Get that one. Ooh, 12. Oh well. That's a good start. Nope. There we go. Alright. I can't remember what they all do, so I'm not gonna like try to dig through and level up one in particular. Like for me, I know, but I got no skills. All right. Let's go.
They've seen us.
We'll go for one of the legs. Ooh. All right, we'll go for another leg.
Upper hand.
I care how big they are. I don't want this thing stepping on me.
Now, melee attack.
Go gadget cooldowns. Come on. Sweet. Yeah, baby. See you later, tyrant.
Awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Oh yeah.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
The hard work paying off.
Warren survival glove. Alright, I think I did some quick searching. I think it's control tab. Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, I gotta switch to city. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, I can't get there yet. I don't have any fast travel points? Serious? Huh. I thought for sure I could fast travel by now. Maybe not. Shiny objects. Might as well shoot a couple things while we're out here. Nice. Oh man, I need 200 XP for a level. I was hoping I was close to getting one.
Yes, we did it! Nice work.
Let's see if we can't find something with a little more XP and not this big guy. that all that's over here? Well, we'll pick up some goodies anyway. Yeah, whatever. We'll just get in, get the mission over. I don't want to go zooming out too far. The new LA music should be my life anthem. That'd be my walk-up music.
Commander Vandam.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no
You're dang
less.
right. The little fly
That
thing
was
got me, but
reckless.
the tyrant didn't.
Goddamn magnificent.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked her to become a blade, little Miss Stick in the rear.
Yeah,
Usually I
Elmo.
ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
No.
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Oh, that's right.
Whoa there, Itchy Trigger. I know you're just chafing at the bit to run out there and grab the world by its tail, but you need to choose a division first. Once that's all hashed out, we can get into detail about what your first assignment's gonna be.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important.
I've never played Pathfinders.
We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place.
It just seemed like it would
The
be
more
really
probes
slow to
we
level.
install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akeloff and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads, they escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigent that moves.
Not like what I'm
And
doing.
You got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris,
We'll just get this wrapped
weapons,
up and then
personal
call it a
effects.
night.
It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done.
We'll get through this boring and
Until we're up
stuff
and running here
so
on
that
Mira and have
next
the
time we
place
start with
completely
more
figured
excitement.
out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead
Curators,
to
my
unexplored
jam.
territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
Next? All right, prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever.
It
We
is
need to
kind
be
of
able
Hulk
to
Hogan.
replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators.
Finally.
These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Yeah, I was ready to choose like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
Yeah. All right. Curators.
Then it's settled?
Yep.
All right. Thank God that's over.
Amen.
Power
Thank God that's
vested in
over.
me, yada yada. You're officially a blade.
Congrats. And welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last
Oh,
contact
Nelson.
we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
Alright, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Chapter 3. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, there we go. Now we got fast travel. I thought it unlocked earlier. All right. I think that's a good spot to stop. Got through prologue, chapter 1 and 2. Get all the boring cutscenes out of the way, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll next time we fire it up. So, we will save. And how'd I get out of here? Title. And let's go, Slowpoke. Boom. All right. We are out. Ending stream. Have a good night, or whenever you watch this, have a great day. And